Where did all the summer breezes go? Autumn creeping in the green old groves. The soldier rests his head upon a stump, thinking of the songs his wife had sung. The war is done, the blood is spilt. Alas, warriors lament, for violence they must fast. But nay, the soldier leans on the corpse of a tree they built into a towering fort. He gazes up into the crystal blue and wonders with his life what he might do. Others seek for vengeance, for they lost the battle against the dragon they'd fought. The fortress burned into a pile of ash, scores of dead, buried, broken, gnashed. All that remains is a flag waving high, a yellow memorial to those who will die.
Why were medieval knights always fighting snails? Why were medieval knights always fighting snails? Scattered through this marginalia is an oddly recurring scene. Scattered through this marginalia is an oddly recurring scene. A brave knight in shining armor facing down a snail. It's a great unsolved mystery of medieval manuscripts.
Where to go now all my work is over? My debt is paid, but where now is my closure? Autumn's creeping in my wavering bones. Where did all the summer breezes go? Where will I go when I can no longer fight?
The soldier says dreamily, smiling up at the sky. Clear and blue, not a cloud to intrude, no ominous shapes that may elude. His life is now a simple one, farming wheat and raising his son. Precious child, he is only 5, but wants to be like his dad, a knight. What would he do if this boy would die at the hands of the dragon that killed his wife? He shudders at the thought, returns to his chores, deigning himself to prepare his stores. In the distance he hears the long ringing of the bell, warning his village of some fresh hell. Smoke rises high, producing dark cloud, serenaded by the shrill, screaming crowd.
Hide in the cellar! You'll be safe there!
His son obeys and recites his prayers. On horseback, the soldier rides into the fray, ready for war, a sword on his waist.
Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood on this day must I spill? Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood on this day must I spill? Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood on this day must I spill? Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood? How much blood?
When he arrives, the town is ablaze. The people scream, for chaos reigns. He looks to the sky. Up in the clouds, but no dragon was... Distracted, he falls from his trusty steed, knocked to the ground by a black-clad enemy. Panicked, he strikes like a viper's fang, thrusting his blade into the invader's face. Man after man, the attackers are killed, ended by steel and the old soldier's skill. Finally, when all the enemies are dead, quiet returns to haunt the land. The peasants emerge from the rubble and wood to gather up what's left of the only life they understood. As it began, so it is ended. Though the village is gone, his heart descends to a normal beat, almost relief, till he remembers his son.
My son! Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood on this day must I spill? Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood on this day must I spill? Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood on this day must I spill? Where are my enemies? Who must I kill? How much blood? How much?
Upon his horse he rides from the fray to find his farm destroyed, his son slain.
Where did the creeping autumns go? What will winter bring now that I'm alone? What will I do now that I'm alone? Where will I go now that winter is here? Will the storm in my heart ever clear? My mind is racing, my soul heavy laden. My son has left me to be with his mother, my maiden. The future's called me, words without a sound. I hear them so clearly, commanding profound.
The soldier holds his breath and lowers his visor, pointing his lance into the billowing sky. Ahead he faces naught behind him as well. But there is an enemy to fight, casting a spell.
Soldiers, attack on my mark!
The call of his commander echoes o'er the hill, words of iron bolstering his will.
10! What awaits me there beyond the grassy rise? Another dreadful victory, or will I simply die? 9!
He checks his armor for tears, holes, and cracks. If there is but one, he will perish in a flash.
8!
A deafening roar erupts at his back. His horse, unmoving, keeps him on his path.
7!
He fears for the future, for all it might be worth, and turns his head to see fire blanket the earth.
6!
Alone he stands, no man at his side. Alone he rides, the road before him wide.
5!
Emptiness unfathomable, he starts to advance. Kicking the side, sets his horse to prance.
4! No turning back. Only my demons await. I'll face them all in the depths of outer space. 3!
He takes one last moment to feel the ground beneath, the spin of the planet where once he planted his feet.
2!
It's all over, the life he once enjoyed, with his maiden wife and little boy.
1! I won't forget! I won't forget your touch! I won't forget your kiss or your song! The way you brought our son into the world and gave me something to come back to after every war. You were my world! You both were! How can I stay here where the ground is poisoned with memories? How can I stay where my heart aches so? My heart aches so.
We have ignition.
You're gone, and he's gone, and soon I'll be gone too.
Certain gases ignite. Certain gases ignite. Certain gases ignite. Certain gases ignite. If you release those two gases into a confined space with a hole at the other end of it, and mix them as you do so, and then set light to them, you get that.
We have ignition.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a soldier who fell into the sky.
Who are you?
You will come to Hades, to me. I will guide your waking dreams.
Tell me.
You will see my sign in the days to come.
Tell me!
I will increase your sum.
I know where I must go now that the seasons are gone. Into the void, far beyond.
Leaning against the deck rail looking out, the soldier gazes upon the clouds, gaseous o'er the Milky Way, a home he'll never see again. Blue and purple, red, gold, a terrible and wonderful sight to behold, stretching like tendrils into nothingness, empty space, framed by nothing. Starlight is scarce in this endless sea. No road to follow or air to breathe. The pressure lifts from his chest, the weight of the world he gladly left. Wind of light blusters o'er the hull, filling the sails and pushing them on. The captain calls, his hand on the helm.
Weigh anchor, me lads, we're off to another realm.
All about the crewmen work and sing. Not a labor is shirked, no slackers are seen. An adventure begins, yes, it's almost grand. There's much to be done, there's great things at hand. Sword at his hip, the one he once wore, when against the dragon he went off to war. The soldier feels almost as if a new life is starting, as if...
What is that?
Above his head, upon the mast, a flag is flown, causing his troubles to mass, piling on his aging chest, denying him solace and rest. A Jolly Roger it is, but rather than a skull, a yellow mark that makes him dull adorns the waving banner high, impending doom it implies. Listen for my calling, wait for my hand.
Where will I go now the seasons are gone? I'm lost in the void, so far beyond. There are no seasons out in space, no months or years, no night or day, no waves or currents, no rain or wind, no sound of gulls or splashing fish. Where have all the seasons gone? I left them in my hollowed home.
The soldier sighs, his posture slumped. Over the rail he dumps a bucket of refuse he swabbed off the deck. Into the void he watches it trek. Ding ding, the bell rings.
Avast ye mateys!
The lookout screams.
I see a ship off port bow approaching. Captain, your orders. What will they be?
Yar, me lads, it's time for war. Ready the cannons and let Raja soar.
The battlefield lights up with a bang. Guns fire, swords clang. Two ships running side by side. Their crews are coming and going to die. Left and right, the men, they fight. The soldier's sword, he swings it so light. Cutting down his foes with the ease of a slaughterhouse worker cutting lambs to pieces. Nay, a mad-hatted man with 2 teeth and a broom rams into the soldier and plummets to his doom. Over the rail of the ship he flails and waves and grabs at the soldier, hoping to save his own skin. He takes hold of an arm and drags the soldier down, 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 down. The sounds of battle fade away as our hero drowns in a vacuum grave.
Where am I? All is blackness, all but the yellow.
Along the shores where the cloud waves break, the soldier rises, forced to wake, gazing up at unspeakable skies, beholding the light of a black-starred night. Nay, 2 suns rise o'er the mountains afar, illuminating a city bizarre. Tower peaks stretch out from the cluster of structures, twisted and screaming, contorted and ruptured. Some point proudly to the sky, sowing shadow in their right. Some reach round like tendrils and split, like antlers wreathed and broken to fit.
How does such a structure stand? What supports it? I don't understand.
The ground becomes clear in alien light, warped and writhing, a terrible sight. Hard like the earth, yet breathing as flesh, rising and falling to a heart athresh. The soldier cries,
It cannot be!
As living stone carries him to the city.
No, I don't want to go. Please make it stop. Please! I want to go home!
You go where I want you to go. A root reaches up and drags him to the floor. More emerge, his pleas are ignored. Writhing and whining, trying to escape, the soldier swings his sword in vain. Closer and closer the towers creep. Closer and closer the terror seeps into the pit of his empty gut, the pit in his soul where his fear was tucked. A chill, a shudder, an uncontrollable shake travels up his form. No more can he face. What impending, approaching things await in the city he saw from the edge of the lake?
I don't want to go. I don't want to die.
The soldier retreats and closes his eyes. After eternity, all movements cease.
I won't open my eyes. This must be a dream.
It is not a dream.
It must be!
Come to me.
No!
Stand at attention, soldier. He shoots like a root, the soldier awake, dreamer no more, in a fearful state. Turning about, he sees no way out, no exit, no entrance, he shouts.
Hello?
His cry echoes through the empty street,
Is anyone there?
but no living soul can be seen. A step at a time, his sword at his side, he makes his way through architectural arteries. Silence. No wind, no life. The houses are empty, the fountains are dry.
Where have I gone in this place of no rest? This must be the end. No seasons left.
Finally ahead he sees it arise, the highest central tower piercing the sky. A most obscene shape, a pointed phallus emerging from a gated stone palace. A castle from which a king would rule, like the masters he served when he was a fool.
If anyone lives in this cursed place, they must be there.
He quickens his pace. Across the moat and through the halls, the soldier trudges to answer the call he received before coming to this liminal space, where no one lives, no one trades, where children don't grow and old men don't die. No laughing, no anguish, nothing but quiet. At last he sees a light in the distance, an open doorway in lifeless existence. Hope spikes in his heart and he runs, unable to wait to increase his sum. Entering the golden light embrace, the soldier finally sees what awaits. A sea of bones from wall to wall, leading toward the one that called. Upon a throne in the brutalist chamber sits a yellow-clad figure, shrouded and cloaked. There you are, soldier. You may approach. As if by nature, beyond his reason, the soldier steps toward the being that called him.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Why did you drag me across the endless sea?
You don't have anything left to live for. Nothing but me.
What do you mean? Why would I serve you? A master I've never met, whose mettle hasn't been proved.
You have served me since your birth, soldier. I simply have not commanded you until now.
I do not serve you. I only serve my king, my country, my family.
I allowed you freedom, but now there's none left. Take your place and serve me.
I'll never serve you!
The soldier draws his hero's blade, the instrument of his enemy's bane.
Evil cannot be allowed to reign. No dragon or man, you're all the same.
With a powerful thrust, he pierces the thing. Blood pours, steel sings.
Now I and no one will ever serve you again.
You already have.
No.
The hood falls back and reveals his sum.
No.
The lifeless face of his dead son.
Oh no, what have I done?
The body goes limp and falls with a thud.
What have I
A
done?
final sound in this realm of blood. Ashamed, the soldier drops his sword to his feet, sits on the throne, and begins to weep. A cloak on his shoulder, a crown on his head. He takes his place as the ruler of this land. In a land draped in silence, only his voice will bellow. He has become the king in yellow.